Fire crews in Pine Bluff now taking action after a vacant church went up in flames over the weekend. Thanks for joining us at 5. I'm Faith Woodard.
And I'm Rolly Hoyt. It's an ongoing issue, not just in Jefferson County, but across areas throughout the state. There's the Majestic fire in Hot Springs, an old school in Jacksonville, most recently an abandoned building in Little Rock.
Tonight, THV 11's Rebecca Brown shows us how Pine Bluff officials are now working to avoid similar situations.
Oftentimes, the owners decide to just let them sit there, and that's what we did to this point.
A piece of history now rumble. It's all that's left of a church on 6th Avenue in Laurel in Pine Bluff after the vacant building caught fire Sunday night. Fire Chief Sean Howell says it took his crew hours to put out the flames. Now they're working to figure out what caused the fire.
So that's an ongoing investigation, but it looks like it was not something that would be considered accidental in the sense of someone was in there, because there was nobody that should have been in there. So it just wide open right now as to what may have caused it.
Chief Howell says situations like this are preventable, but not uncommon. Cities across Central Arkansas are dealing with abandoned structures and the dangers they pose. Chief Howell says this is an issue his department and city officials are working to fix.
It's already a weak structure. Now it's on fire. You start adding water to it, it just weakens the whole structure, and now you have a collapse, and you definitely don't want someone to be inside.
Fortunately, no one was hurt in Sunday's fire. Chief Howell credits the pre-fire safety measures they have in place.
We have a system in place where we identify those, we share that information with our dispatch, and we try to have as much information going into that situation, especially on something this big, because it can go bad real quick.
Now the department is looking to the future and asking property owners to take more responsibility.
Identifying who owns the property, getting them to be responsible for it, and then we go to the next step of what they want to do with that property. Oftentimes, the owners decide to just let them sit there.
In Pine Bluff, Rebecca Brown, THV 11 News.